YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, actually. Today I'm going to be, like, talking about some things that might be controversial with, American Truck Driving Simulator in the background, because I feel like this is a great game to confess stuff that's, like, on people's minds. I mean, it's a great game to relax and all that such, so... Driving through, what is it, California? Yep, California, all the way through Arizona, all the way down to Texas. So that's what the mission is. Just driving a big honkin' harvester. That's gonna happen. So what I'm really gonna talk about is more like real world stuff. Like I haven't really touched on this topic, but I've been watching so many videos on YouTube about like like all those like creators getting banned, getting like accused, being like all this other stuff, and it's just been really sticking me lately because I'm watching a lot of it anyway, and because I just am interested in that topic because I feel like it's best to know, like the full picture, because what I'm going to talk about right now is like false accusations mainly, so, and like some things that are like behind it. Like there's evidence, and the topics I'm going to talk about is probably like, well, it's probably going to be just talking about anything that's controversial, and that's basically it. Huh, I didn't really drive through this place. That's strange. Alright, well, anyway, so I know like some of these topics are probably done with, but I'm just gonna talk about like just the stuff in general while driving this truck. So like where do I start? Of course I'm nervous because this is my first time talking about this sort of stuff when I'm not really supposed to. But it all makes sense in a later video that I might post. So, what I think for like most of these like creators, specifically like Dream and a few others like Tuppo and I'm trying to remember some other guys that got like falsely accused. I feel like it's just like the reason why there's God dang it, why is this guy I was trying to avoid that bus. Oh well. Anyway, I feel like with like all the false accusations around stuff, I feel like it's just like people that are just trying to, like, they're jealous. They're jealous at people having a more successful career on YouTube, or then they just want to destroy those people's lives. And mostly people who just like watch the internet believe that. They'll believe the first thing that they see, and then they'll just take it as the truth without seeing the full picture, without seeing like the full. You cannot just judge a book by its cover most of the time, because if you do that, then you're just going to believe it without seeing the full picture, and then that's the problem for most people, including in this day and age where technology is a thing. It's just a misuse of technology that's just driving us to believe these sort of things. And I mean, I'm just saying what I know. So don't take my word of advice, but I'm just saying what I know. If you choose to believe it, that's up to you. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on with these false accusations and such. It's just absolutely evil. I don't know. Evil. I'm gonna have to look into that a bit but still, it's just not great. Not good. It's not good for someone to do that. Especially if that actually, if it leads to other things, like specifically swatting, then it's a problem. Then that becomes a big problem, because swatting is very illegal, and of course with the TF, and here, if anyone who's played TF2 remembers the bots, and has seen the What's video about it, about what happened to Mega Swamp, when he got falsely swatted by a bot hoster, and that's illegal. So if false accusations cross a line, then we gotta take action to that. Or if you know more, if you know that what might happen, then you could prevent the swatting, and then no one will get hurt over it. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a small-time YouTuber. Just trying to, not even a YouTuber, I'm just a small-time person who just, or a teenager who just makes videos, or just sometimes makes videos. So yeah. Like, and plus the stuff on YouTube, like, I feel like half of the stuff is just controversial, and just people who just want that story. They just want to hear it because it's just interesting to them. And I mean, I don't blame them. It's very interesting. I don't blame them. The stuff is very interesting, and I'm not complaining too. I watched a lot of it myself. And plus this actually, I don't know if I should touch on this conflict though. Touching this conflict, because I'm going way out of depth here. Because if I I'm just like confessing right now. I don't know if I'm really confessing, but still. I mean, the topic is just very uncomfortable to talk about. It just takes a lot of courage to actually talk about it. Where's the next stop after this? Okay. Make a video on American Truck Driver too. I feel like this this is actually a very good game to just like relax and talk about stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk. Or I'm out of stuff to talk about in general, and I feel like I just like drained everything. Actually, I guess I would just talk about this. People just like or like I think kids, they can't go, like people who like the kids who go on electronics a lot, they can't go for a split second without hearing like dead silence. Like take it to TikTok. A lot of that stuff is just absolutely just like overstimulation and such. And it's overstimulation stuff like just hearing noises that make absolutely no sense. It's just weird and very, well, I would say sad also that these kids just listen to that stuff without doing anything really too productive with their life. I mean, I'm trying to balance out games and going outside and doing other things like reading books and other things. And it is great to get out once in a while after electronics. It's I'm mostly reading books when I'm bored of games and all that such. So yeah, it's just very disheartening about, very sad about the kids who are just watching just this absolutely brain dead content. Especially with content farms on YouTube. It's the same thing. Same thing on the content farm. With like the content farms on YouTube. They're just there to make a quick buck. With like, and there's nothing even passionate about it. Like there's no love into it. They just are out for themselves and they're just taking advantage of the kids who just watch this sort of content. Anyway. Are you serious? Frick, too late. I thought I had enough clearance. And actually, this game is actually very good for driving lessons. And I can tell for a fact. You have to pay attention, you have to do all sorts of things to follow the rules of the road. When I'm also silent, I'm just trying to think of like a topic so I can keep going a bit. Things people do, actually, the things people do to like make controversy. May I might address like the topic controversy in another episode, another video. Actually, that's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. Teaser, a little teaser for what might come next. Because all the stuff that's going around is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't really want to touch on these topics because I don't really want to. I feel like these topics are just like dying out right now. The controversy is just dying out right now. And it's just. And I might be way in over my head here. But still. I just want to just try to touch on the topics and see where that gets me and see where it goes. And I just don't want to touch on it too much because I don't want to reignite the flame that is currently fizzling out. So yeah, that's where I'm get going, and that's how it's gonna be. I also just realized with these silence, the sound parts we think it's just, it's also a test to see whether you might stay on. You might stay on for a bit longer, or you might, that's just the theory of people just going on, and they can't go on with dead silence. They have to hear stuff. Talk about how, like, because I'm in U.S. history, I'm currently learning. We're in the 1920s, and we're learning about, like, getting into the Prohibition and such. I gotta say, society right now is a stark contrast to how it has been in the 1920s, or it has changed a lot. It has changed an absolute ton, and I mean, that's how life is, and how society is. It grows and grows and grows. Sometimes it can be for the better, sometimes not for the better, but that's up to us. That's to us and how we, like, shape humanity and shape society in many, shape society and shape the world in many ways. Many ways. From inventions to world conflicts, world wars, all the kid. I'm just a teenager. I'm still in high school. So, I mean, what do I know? I mean, I'm way in over my head. You say you're way over your head on that topic. So yeah, I'm not gonna really talk about it that much. Okay, we can stop there. We stop, get some gas, and then be on our merry way. Oh, we're actually near the border. You know, I will, since we're down here, might as well just talk about the border situation. Ha ha ha. Maybe not. Though I am happy for, nah, not gonna talk about it. Like I just said, I'm gonna be way over my head. No, next one. Stop right, this guy's. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next lane, I need to turn. You also, in this game, have to have a lot of patience with the speed limits. Don't stop on the... No, the intersection. Go, 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 go. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Just a slight bump. So let me just pull into the gas station because I'm gonna need gas. And I'll just continue on my way to my destination and leave you guys here. detail the how much detail the devs put into this game. I mean, it's very cool. Alrighty, I believe I'm just gonna leave you guys here now because I'm pretty much spent on what I really need to talk about, and really what I want to talk about. So, like, I could talk more, but I'm not feeling it today. So, maybe another time, guys. Anyway, I'll leave you guys here, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe I'll play some Helldivers, maybe I'll play some more of this and talk more controversial stuff. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, till next time, guys, stay safe out there.